to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance, for I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course, for I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once...
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here.
Huh, no problem. Don't bl- Zah! Yeah! Yeah!
There's nothing wrong.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well,
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't no-
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst our... He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Wait.
So, Mr. Salesman...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the... toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays...
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are...
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients up...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already... Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to be...
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my...
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the rope.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go...
I'm afraid you're still too young, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good? Please, I'll compensate.
But...
I really do have to go now, sir. A lot of... I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself, and to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. But hey, wait! Where's Tuser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tuser did seem really... Either way, let's head over the...
contract.
Time for takeoff.
One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Toozer, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemy's bone. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulous, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really...
This is, of course, an analogy, as they say.
Uh-huh.
So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for betrayal is to be...
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training.
Hands-on training?
After all,
Hey, did he just...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you...
Born of ice and fire. I always bounce back. Just watch me. Decided by destiny.
Blaze over. Think you can get away? How rude.
Let's light it up. Couldn't break the curse.
Let's move.
You can't run!
Riptide.
No slacking off!
Brace yourself. No tanga. Rex Lapis. I am sorry. Time for takeoff.
Shouldn't let your guard down. No time to lose. This isn't over. Went too far.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Fate is upon you.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Finished.
Well then, do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost, in other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all dismissed.
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuit.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I'm not the man I was when we first met. Yuma, it puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I... Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get... I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the Well, how about this? If you
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, as your brother, it's only right for me to grant you.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? You should come along too, Traveler. This time?
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the
Wait, so
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, even Tusser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on!
All right.
Brother? Someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tusser. You're far too young.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around?
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tusser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Shadows of fate. Time for takeoff. Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. I need to... Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know. But if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Here we go.
Written in the stars.
Think you can get away?
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you?
Yay! Do I really get help?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary. Off we go.
Why are they never Minnie's adventure team? I have failed you.
No time to lose. Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This was really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But
I have a surprise.
a surprise? Oh, what's so...
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay, 60 is a real...
No time to lose.
60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Just denied. 48, 47, 46, 45... Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise.
All hail. 16, 12, 10...
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13... Three, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. way he knocked out Papaimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the— Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, aren't you guys supposed to be playing— Oh, that's right! Well, let's go look—
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation, well, I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me. Deflated as a burst balloon. As I recall, I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test, and that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting— Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you so someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, that is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already! You need to see a doctor right away, mister!
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had to—
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to—
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt— You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. Ah, that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser, all right.
Next on the agenda.
I can't find him anywhere! Where did he go? What? Why? Why would he leave without me? Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. Oh, well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclops. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my You're really loving it. You bet. My brother— You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Do you think you're ready to head— Don't worry. I know I can't get— So—
Ma'am, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother, but you've been following us around. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. What a strange twist of fate. Not at all. In fact, he said that if he ever had the chance, he'd quit his job and...
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Sneznaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for board.
Gee, time really flies. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Sneznaya sometime. Yeah, pinky. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Hey,
Child? So you were here this whole time?
partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you spoiled him?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do...
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get this time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly...
I'm sure that he'll be very... Farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Sneznaya.
Honorary knight is something a stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like he was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our out as long as Master Jean is here.
That might be true, but if it were up to...
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact... Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Everyone can hear your voice.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. Can't say I've heard of any of them. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. If the Knights of the Guild...
She'll share. Anyway, let's go to the...
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde...
That I have. He comes even sometimes... I don't know anything else about him.
And what's Master...
Why, I just gave...
Investigating everything as always.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some... There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go to... Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know...
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Hyman's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora. The 500 is a one-time fee, and that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, the answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. Only about... I only wish to know what your choices are. Question: the crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer. Now for my... This world has people who... Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is... As I thought. You really are similar. I'll take that 500 mora. That said, I only like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss.
Oh, that's right! We haven't encountered the non-human...
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're
That manner. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your question... This abandoned temple does bear some mark. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the... Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Here we go!
Oh, access denied. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Let me scry. Born of ice and frost.
time for takeoff.
Teamwork is
For Rex Lapis.
We're way behind schedule. Everybody stand! Fate is upon you.
No touching. Brace yourself.
Yeah.
Think you can get away?
Born of ice and frost.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers, and the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be... Perhaps we may find out...
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Zane?
Indeed. See that, floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. for takeoff. Shadows of fate. Written in the stars. Odious fate, delved into destiny. Blaze over. Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Next on the agenda. Another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the abyss really hits! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Fate is upon you!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages. And it seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
monsters gathered over there. Time for takeoff. All hail! Yahoo!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Decided by destiny! Ha!
Shadows of the... This is long overdue. No touching.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventure.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too. Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's, either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Oh, Dan moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought... Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.